Sri Lanka's opposition leader Sajith Premadasa has credited the mass protests that led to the ouster of former President Gotabaya Rajapaksa for the passing of the 22nd constitutional amendment. The legislation passed last Friday aims to curtail presidential powers.
Sri Lanka's opposition leader Sajith Premadasa has credited the mass public uprising that ousted former President Gotabaya Rajapaksa in July for the pushing through of the 22nd constitutional amendment aimed at trimming presidential powers. The Sri Lankan parliament passed the legislation with the required two-thirds majority this past Friday, aiming to beef up corruption safeguards and helping to find a way out of the country's worst financial crisis since independence. Premadasa stressed that his Samagi Jana Bala Vegaya party will support this 22nd amendment, not because it offered a solution to the current crisis, but because it was an improvement from the 20th amendment. He blamed the misuse of executive powers and the egotism for the downfall of the country by the previous government. Minister for Justice Vijayadasa Rajapaksa said as a result of irresponsibly giving up power of parliament to one person, 225 members lost credibility. The 22nd amendment was passed to overcome that, he said. Sri Lanka has struggled for months to find enough dollars to pay for essential imports such as fuel, food, cooking gas and medicine. Many Sri Lankans blame former President Gotabaya Rajapaksa for implementing multiple failed policies, including tax cuts, a now reversed ban on chemical fertilizers, and delays in seeking IMF assistance that resulted in the country defaulting on its foreign debt for the first time in its history. As a response to widespread protests, Rajapaksa had backed constitutional reforms that would reduce the powers of the executive presidency and allocate them to parliament in June. He resigned the next month after protesters stormed his office and residence.